intersection point for two lines which are either already crossed or crossing somewhere if we extend them, or if they are parallel, might be determined by resolving a system of parametric line equations for them. And what that means, that at some point x and y for these lines would be the same if they are actually intersecting. So this example, this function is just a resolved system which is expressed for the argument s. And if we calculate this on paper, it's actually quite easy to determine if lines are parallel because the system would be unresolvable. But in C#, I'm trying to determine if the received argument is infinity, which means that the divisor in this equation equals to 0. So we divide by 0. It's not most graceful solution, but it's an example, so it doesn't have to be perfect. One last thing before I proceed to presentation. When we found intersection point, it's probably a good idea to determine if it is already on line or it's somewhere outside of lines. And it's quite easy to determine this if we compare the distance between P2 and P3 and P2, Px, and Px and P3, which means if we compare distances for this point with the distance of the whole line, we can actually confirm that point belongs to a line. And for the presentation, I have 4 points. It's just a graphical representation of the positions and 4 text elements. Canvas element has Canvas Manager script and it's just moving text so it stays near the cross. And intersection point, which would be moved to intersection position and has charter script attached to it. Inside the charter, we find our points, the function. Inside the function, we either move this object to intersection point or inform that the lines are parallel. And in fixed update, we draw 2 lines to demonstrate where original lines are and move the object. So let's see it. And so if I'm moving, you see that intersection point is actually moving quite nicely. And it is also working if the lines are intersected. And it works for any of the lines. That's it. Both the scripts would be available for download below the video. Thanks.